My goal here is simple. Funner for everyone.
Hey, Jane, you having fun?
Woo!
Is that legal?
Because around here, funner is a state of mind.
What is going on, Laker fans? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the show. We are live in Denver, getting ready. I'm going to do the Travis and Sleva show, and then we'll get ready for the pregame show a little bit later today. So appreciate you guys being a part of the show. A couple quick things here. Please subscribe to the channel. As always, this is Lakers Talk Daily. Every day we're putting up some type of content. I got an interesting topic, I think, for today as we get ready for game one. Does this series just simply come down to Joker versus Anthony Davis? And it depends on which of those two players wins the series or how much better one is than the other, or is there a lot more to it? So we're going to get into all that as we get ready for today's episode. Before we do, a quick shout out here. Thank you to Harris Resort SoCal. Fire up your fun this summer with a trip to Funner, California. Harris Resort SoCal has fun with your name on it, from the hottest slots and table games to the coolest cool downs at Dive's trifecta of pools. Don't forget to fill your fun with a stop at Chef Gordon Ramsay's largest Hell's Kitchen restaurant as well. Get in your funner state of mind and plan your getaway at harrissocal.com. 2 hours away from downtown LA. Fantastic resort. And also a really, really, really good partner of done a lot of stuff with me over the years, and obviously Lakers Talk Daily, a big partner as well. So we appreciate their partnership. Okay. So let's get into this real quick. I hear a lot of people kind of breaking down, hey, here's what Joker's going to bring to the table. Hey, here's what Anthony Davis is going to bring to the table. By the way, Nikola Jokic, so far in the playoffs, I want to point out what the man is doing because I think it's just remarkable. It's fascinating. And I'll give my opinion of whether I think this is going to come down to Joker versus AD, Jokic versus AD. So Joker in the playoffs, 30.7 points per game. 12.8 rebounds, 9.7 assists. He's basically a triple-double every single night. And I'm not talking 10, 11, and 10. I'm talking 31, 13, and 10. Remarkable. If you're a fan of the NBA, if you're a fan of basketball, you should enjoy and appreciate what Joker's doing because it's pretty damn impressive. It's incredible. And the only reason why I point that out, and I feel like it's important to point that out, is he can, we've watched Anthony Davis every single postseason game. We see what AD was doing leading up to the postseason. Anthony Davis has been amazing, amazing as well. It's not those numbers. Now, the primary difference between those two players, we know the primary difference. So AD, by the way, his postseason numbers, 21 points, 14 rebounds, only 2.7 assists, but over 3 blocks per game. Here's the difference between Joker and AD. And this is why I don't think it's going to come down to just these two players. I think there's a lot more to this than just these two players. Joker's going to get his. He is. I think he's going to, whatever he's averaging, maybe those numbers come down a little bit because Anthony Davis is such a superstar on the defensive side. I think AD is going to get his as well. I think, don't be surprised if Anthony Davis puts himself in a position where he has nights where he's getting 30 and 15 and 3 blocks because we've seen him do it all postseason. But what I think is the most important thing coming into this series is whose role players are better. I think Bron's going to be Bron. I think Jamal Murray is going to be Jamal Murray. By the way, Jamal Murray, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Those are real stats. Jamal Murray is a real second player for the Denver Nuggets. Bron, by the way, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Those are real numbers. We just don't look at Bron as much because we paid so much attention to Anthony Davis. But I don't think this series comes down to Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic, who plays better. I want to point out a couple of the role players for the Denver Nuggets. I'll point out a couple of role players for the Los Angeles Lakers, and this is where I think this is all going to come down to. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, KCP, Jeff Green is obviously kind of a vet for these guys. Christian Braun, who I didn't really know that much about, is also a nice player for them. Another kind of shooting guard slash small wing, however you want to call it. They got depth. They got real guys that could come in any given night and give you some good quality minutes. So look at their role players, and then we'll look at the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Dennis Schroeder, Lonnie Walker, Jared Vanderbilt. I know that's a little bit deeper, but I got a feeling that we're either going to be talking about the Lakers making it to the NBA Finals because their role players continue to just, you're not sure which night somebody else is going to step up. You're not sure which player is going to step up at the right time. I think it's going to come down to that personally. And if they're not there, then we're probably going to be sitting here talking about how great was the how great were the role players on the other side, which is obviously what I'm referring to there is the role players for the Denver Nuggets. So Jokic, amazing. Anthony Davis, amazing. But I think watching the playoffs so far, I think we could all, I think we could all understand that it is pretty simple to say that um, the role players will kind of determine where this series goes. So your thoughts, your comments, feel free to comment on the chat below. Please subscribe to the channel as well. I got one other thing that I want to get into as well. First off, so we got another partner here, and there's a reason why I'm here in Denver right now. Did what just got Airbnb is what I ended up doing just because it's so much easier to do some of my radio shows from here than a hotel. Anyways, long story short, I'm here because one of our great partners, Power Pro Plumbing, Heating and Air, was nice enough to um, uh, basically through a partnership get me out here for games 1 and 2. So I got so much appreciation for Power Pro, and again, that's just another partner that we've got a great relationship with. They're celebrating 20 years in the industry, 30 plus years of industry experience across the Power Pro team. They do a lot of community support, a lot of donations and sponsorship for worthy causes. Just go to powerproplumbing.com, get all your information there. But I'm very grateful for their partnership, and that's why I'm sitting here in Denver. Okay, last thing I'm going to get into. Really excited about tonight's game. I am. Imagine how excited Laker fans are to be in the Western Conference Finals. How about Nuggets fans? So I think the place is going to be rocking tonight at Ball Arena, and it should be a fun game. It really should. The first game in a series, I think, always tells a lot. The Lakers have come out in the first game of a series and punched first in both the first round and the second round. We'll see if they can do the same thing. I actually think, listen, getting one of these first two is all that should matter. But damn, what a message it sends if you can get the first one. So, Lake fans, appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe to the dang channel. Subscribe to the channel. Lake fans, appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Back tomorrow, hopefully recapping the Lakers W. Thanks, Laker fans.